All right, everybody. Welcome in. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy joining you here. Nagy on Sports with our NFC Game of the Week sim as chosen by you, the faithful fans of the channel. It's going to be the 3-0 New Orleans Saints in Carolina to see that man Sam Darnold and the 2-1 Carolina Panthers battle it out in Week 4, a big NFC South division matchup. Kid, how we doing today?
Doing well. Obviously, this is a exciting matchup between teams that we've got some followers of both of these squads, so should be fun. Got some spark on both sides. Obviously, there's a lot of rumblings about how, for the Browns fans in the audience, how Carolina could yet be a landing place for Baker, so we'll see what happens there. Although Edgar, of course, J. Edgar telling us that there's no chance of that, or at least he doesn't think so, that they'd stick with Darnold. So we'll see.
We shall see indeed. Hi, Karen. Welcome in. Good morning. All right, let's go ahead and kick this one off. Beautiful day in Charlotte. And Deontay Harris will take A&E in the end zone. Out onto the field, Jameis Winston. Again, the 3-0 Saints. There's a look at what he's done so far in those 3 games. 7 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 810 yards. Completing about 70% of his passes. So good start to the season for Jameis. And, of course, we know about the weapons. And, of course, you'll see Jarvis Landry. I think I put him in. I think I signed him right away when it happened. We'll find out, I guess.
Guess so.
Whoops in advance if I didn't. Yes, good morning from Ginny as well. Kamara is going to get the first touch of the game, and he will get up to the 29-yard line. Winston in a shotgun with Kamara on his left hip. And he'll throw it and then get hit after he throws. I think this might be roughing the passer. And that is. So a free first down despite an incomplete pass, and that's Brian Burns, the Pro Bowl pass rusher of the Carolina Panthers. Delayed handoff up the middle, and it is Kamara, and he'll run into the teeth of that defense. Number 99, Matt Ioannidis, former Washington football team player, now helping to shore up the middle of this defensive line, of course, with Derek Brown, who we have seen be a very effective player in our sims over the past couple years as well. Kamara runs again to set up a 3rd and 2.
Yeah, clearly setting up this run attack, hopefully, or I suspect in order to set up the pass down the road, as they're going to be successful here again with Kamara. Nice run.
Nice run for a first down into Panther territory. Up to the 37-yard line is where that first down will start for them now. Little ace formation with a receiver tight and and a wing tight on either side, and they go up the middle again with Kamara, and he'll run in once again into the teeth of the defense and then go down.
Yeah, look for them to strike here in the passing game, as you'd expect those Buckeyes receivers to get involved early and often in this one.
Mm-hmm. Now Watson will step up in the pocket, kind of hit as he throws. He'll throw a short little slant to Deontay Harris, the little water bug of a player, about 5'6", with all kinds of agility. First down is the result, though, and Shaq Thompson, the very talented outside linebacker, makes the stop. Here's pressure right up the middle on a blitz. Hit as he throws. Winston incomplete as he was looking once again for Harris. And my first general look makes it appear as though I must have dreamt that I put Jarvis on the roster. So I apologize for all the Jarvis faithful out there. I will get him after the game for sure, though. Shotgun look for Winston here on a 3rd and 5. Still plenty of talent even without Landry. And now Winston will wiggle up in the pocket. He'll take off and run for a nice first down and slide.
Yeah, nice.
Not really his play style, but he does it well.
Yeah, created well there. Found a little gap and took advantage of it to get that first down on a 3rd and 5.
Winston now fires left side. Marquez Callaway is the receiver, and he'll catch it for a short gain. Give him about 4 yards, setting up a 2nd and 6.
So speaking of juice, do you know if he'll be wearing 80 down there in New Orleans?
I did not. I don't even know what number Olave is wearing. I didn't do my normal. I didn't have time for my normal pre. I did the Panthers, but I didn't have time for both. And I was like, oh, we did the Saints already. As this one's going to be picked in the end zone. He's got it, and he'll take a knee. That's Dante Jackson, their number 1 corner. And just like that, Darnold and company are cooking with gas. They're in business.
Yeah, that was an ugly throw. Really just did not see him there. Took advantage of the gap that he was trying to throw through and right over his head, and he's like, well, that one's mine. And good choice to elect not to take that out of the end zone, getting a free 20 yards immediately.
Indeed. All right. So here's the first play of the game. Good idea to give it to Christian McCaffrey. He's up the middle, and he'll go down. Courtesy of Pete Werner, go Bucks, on that tackle. All right, let me check their website here real quick. Between plays, Jarvis Landry still has not been assigned a number, and Olave is going to wear number 12. So I'll change both of those things after this sim. Darnold now out of a shotgun. He'll stand in the pocket. Now he'll stand there, and he'll deliver to the right side to McCaffrey. A little X factor on X factor as Tyrann Mathieu drags Run CMC out of bounds, but a first down is achieved for Sam Darnold and the Panthers. Drop back again, fire again, short to the right side, and caught but short again, out of bounds. Just a 3-yard gain this time. That's Tommy Tremble, his tight end, who really burst onto the scene last year as a rookie. I'm surprised we don't have 504 or James on. They were both getting excited, talking a little trash
I
in
saw
the
that.
Discord. This is both of their teams. Obviously, 504 also roots for the Browns, but grew up, I believe, or lives there now currently.
Yeah, I'm sure.
New Orleans fan.
I have a feeling we'll see both of them before this one's done, but
Yes.
But as of yet, no, neither on.
Neither on as well. 3rd and 7 now. Darnold. He'll fire back deep into coverage. Double coverage, in fact, and it's picked off by the Honey Badger at the 30, 35 to the 40, and he'll go down at the 45-yard line. And so now Darnold and Winston have each thrown one in the first 6 minutes of the game. 0-0, Saints with their second drive now.
Yeah, Darnold just getting a little bit too excited on that deep ball there. Just threw it a little under and gave the Honey Badger an opportunity to come away with it. And so Saints are going to get another crack.
They are. Kamara tries the middle. He'll get one before Shaq Thompson takes him to the ground. Trips to the right side, Winston. He's got Kamara on his left hip. Kamara leaves the backfield. He'll look at Kamara leaving the backfield, puts his foot in the ground right across the 45. Are they going to give it to him? They are. First down for the Saints into Panther territory. There he is. We were wondering when you were going to pop on.
Hey, they're both here.
Hey, there you go. Right on cue. And this one I think is coming back after a first down run from Kamara. Ryan Ramczyk, all-pro right tackle, guilty of it. Trevor Penning, the rookie left tackle, on both teams with rookie left tackles. Of course, Ike Ekwonu for the Panthers as well. We'll point him out next time they have the ball. Try to stretch it to the left side, and he'll pick up maybe 2 yards. 2nd and 14 now for Winston. So you guys missed it. Both of your quarterbacks had pretty decent opening drives, and they both ended in interceptions. So still 0-0. Each quarterback has thrown one interception here so far. Winston will throw on the run. Right side, single coverage at the sideline, and Olave can't bring it in.
To be fair, Winston's interception was a pick in the end zone.
That's true. His was in the end zone.
And then Darnold tried to force it deep into double coverage and left it just a little under-aired as Winston's going to take off here slowly.
Man, nobody over there. Gosh, a huge run for Winston. He's got 38 yards in scrambles already.
Yeah, he does. But,
I would kill for 38 yards of scrambling for Deshaun Watson.
But hung it
literally kill.
Yeah, right. Hung it a little short, and Honey Badger was able to come away with it. Yeah.
Yep, indeed. Another nice run for 9 yards for Kamara. Already 8 carries, 38 yards as we look at Dennis Allen here. 3-0 are the Saints in our sim season. 2-1 are the Panthers. Winston will be in a shotgun once again on a 2nd and 1. He'll throw very short to Kamara, who's across the line for a first down. And he brings it in. Now 1st and 10. They still can get a first down inside the 1-yard line if they want to. Damian Wilson, new free agent linebacker out of Kansas City, makes that tackle. Middle linebacker here replacing some other players. Here's the throw across the middle. Got it! Mike Thomas! Touchdown, Saints! And you can't guard Mike. At least not for long, and he's into the end zone, and Winston delivers. Touchdown, New Orleans.
A bit of a risky throw kind of against his body and his momentum there, and against the grain of the defense. But Mike Thomas, having found a nice release there at the top of his route and breaking free at the right time, and the throw paid off there for Jameis, so able to hit his man right when he needed to.
8-play, 55-yard. Again, that was set up by that Tyrann Mathieu interception. And now New Orleans with a 7-point lead as Darnold and company trot back out onto the field. So you can see there the top of that line, that's number 79, big Ike Ekwonu, their first-round pick and starting left tackle. Of course, Taylor Moton still on the right side. The rest of that new look line is left guard Cade Mays, rookie out of Tennessee, Bradley Bozeman coming over from Baltimore in free agency, and Austin Corbett, the right guard, coming over from the Super Bowl champ Rams in free agency. So again, definitely addressing, as you'll have 4 or 5 new starters on that line, as James has talked about many times, wanting to see what Darnold can do with a real NFL offensive line, and they feel like they have that now as he completes it to Tommy Tremble for a first down. First and 10. Darnold just kind of stands there. Now he'll throw it out of bounds. Gets hit right as he throws. Never felt that backside rusher. Lucky to get up from that one, does Sam Darnold. He's in a shotgun. 5 receivers out in the package. And now he'll throw short to the left side. He's got his receiver. That's DJ Moore, and he picks up about 7. 3rd and 3 now for the Panthers. Brady Christensen is going to start at left guard, you said? Yeah, right now he's listed as the backup right tackle, but I believe he has a higher rating than Cade Mays. So maybe they did it automatically for me, or if not, I can make that switch for you if you'd like to see Christensen in there, James. They're not super great about, here's Darnold, by the way, left side. Nice slant route. He's got his man, DJ Moore. First down again and into Saint territory at the 35. They're not super great about like, oh, he's listed as a tackle, we can't play him at guard. They're just going to put whatever the best guard is in at that position. Same thing with like centers, like the backup center might also be your starting guard and things like that. So, well, Madden thinks that he's a right tackle, so there you go. Take your complaints up with them, as this one's going to trickle down to the end of the first quarter.
Nice little blitz pickup there on that previous play for Run CMC. Really, it was a nice blitz that popped loose, but Run CMC recognized it early and just took him out at the knees.
Here's Tremble, little dump off, breaks 2 tackles. Nice play for a first down. Tommy Tremble to the 10, 15 yards and a first down for the Panthers, and they too looks like they can't get a first down at about the 1-inch line. But for all intents and purposes, it's a first and goal. Sam Darnold, give it inside to McCaffrey, breaks 1 tackle to the 5, to the 3, and he'll get pushed down at the 2-yard line. Christian McCaffrey, nice play there. 2nd and 2 now for the Panthers.
Kind of surprised he didn't make an effort to get to the pylon. I thought he had some more room to go to the outside to possibly get that one in if he stretched it.
Give it up the middle again, running into all kinds of white jerseys, and they'll shut him down. 3rd and 1, and yes, you're right, James. Tremble is yet another Notre Dame tight end out there starting in the NFL. 3rd and 1, they run it again. Little trap to the left side. Power O look. And McCaffrey's in the end zone to tie the game right back up. So after teams exchange interceptions, now they exchange touchdowns. And Zane Gonzalez comes in to try to tie it up, which he does. Now 7-7 here, 13-17 to go in the first half. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy joining you on Nagy on Sports. Appreciate everybody being on, man. I don't know what's going on, but we are up like 35 subscribers in the last month, so really appreciate that. All of our new subscribers and our old subscribers, if you're telling your friends or sharing the videos or whatever it is you're doing, we really appreciate it. It's been kind of crazy to wake up every morning and have a few more.
Yep, loving it. It's been a pretty steady progression. I think, partly it's excitement for the Browns season, which I think is going to be, obviously I think there's a lot of reason to be excited for the Browns season, but we're very much appreciative of the support.
Absolutely, we are. Okay, James, I can make Freeman the short yardage, like the power back, if you would prefer. I think technically he's listed as the 3rd back behind Chuba and Run CMC. 2nd and 10 now after Kamara goes nowhere. Over the middle, caught short of the line to gain. That's Olave again. Give him 8 to set up a 3rd and 2. And yes, 504, I owe you a couple of number changes. Olave did finally release number. He's going to be in number 12, and I still have him in 17. Left over from when we played them back in the preseason. C.J. Henderson makes the tackle First down achieved, though. Little fake a jet sweep to the tight end, and that gives the safety a chance to get in there really pretty quickly and easily, and they're going to set up a maybe a 1 yard pickup there. Fire to the left side. He'll look that way. He'll fire it that way, rather, and he'll complete his pass. Olave again up to the 50-yard line. And a first down for the Saints.
You know, the only disadvantage with this particular season, the way everything has gone and playing our spotlight games of the week after the Browns, is we have to relive our trauma every time on the ticker down at the bottom.
Yes, that's very true. Well said. And now they're going to go right side. Olave again. First down. Go Bucks for the rookie. Chris Olave having a nice start to the game for him. Winston in the shotgun. Now he'll go to the right. Now he'll roll. Now he'll tuck it and run for a fourth time. He's got another big first down. And it won't slide. And it's going to come out. And it's batted around and kicked around and batted and finally picked up by the Panthers.
Wow.
First down Panthers. That was like a game of hot potato.
Yeah, it
Holy smokes.
Looked a little bit like a rugby scrum there. It's just like ball is loose. Nobody's really pouncing on it. Just kind of all over the place. They just ripped it right out of his hands, kind of carrying the football out there like a loaf of bread. And that's why they teach you to tuck that away and secure the ball.
Absolutely. Here's Darnold now with a fresh set of downs inside his 10. He's going to fire to the newly numbered Robbie Anderson, sporting number 3 this season. And he's got a first down, 15 yards to the 25.
504, yes, I do think Brissett gives us the opportunity to win, especially with the roster as constructed around him on that offense. And also with the way the schedule is set up with the first 4 games. I mean, you're not going to say those first 4 games are all easy by any means. No game in the NFL is easy, but they're certainly winnable games, and I think that Brissett gives you enough in those games to win. So we'll see how it ends up working out. But the scheduling, the NFL schedulers were not unkind to the Browns for the potential that Brissett could be the starter for the start of the season.
Yeah. Another first down to Robbie Anderson there. Now Darnold firing again. Open over the middle. That's Robbie Anderson for a third time. 3 quick throws for Robbie Anderson. 4 already in the first half. And Carolina driving again after picking up that fumble on their own 10-yard line. Saints were driving nicely to score. Excuse me, as James pointed out, his secondary got a little bit toasted on that drive. Of course, the Saints have really good receivers. But so do the Panthers. So this is definitely kind of a strength on strength. Really an opportunity to kind of see what each team can bring to the table.
That's right.
3rd and 4 for Darnold. He's got 2 receivers. Actually, it looks like Ian Thomas lines up as the second running back on his right side. Throw it right side to McCaffrey on the sideline, and he brings both feet in bounds at the 16. First down, Panthers, as we trickle under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Shotgun look again for Darnold, and he'll just float it. Very high floaty pass to McCaffrey, who takes a hit catching it. I will think he hold on, though. Demario Davis going to tackle him, but just a 2-yard gain for Christian McCaffrey. Already has 4 catches. Again, just getting that guy the ball. So very important because he is just so dynamite. Now Darnold's going to try to get away from the pressure, and he's going to go down. Marcus Davenport, the pass rushing defensive end, first-round pick from a few years ago. And Dennis Allen says, "That's one, kid. That's one." Takes him back a 3rd and 19 now at the 25-yard line. And he's setting up a screen. Pressure in his face. Dumps it off to McCaffrey. He's got some blockers. He gets 1 block, and he's going to step out of bounds. There's a lot of work for 5 yards. And now they're going to settle for a field goal here. Zane Gonzalez comes in with about 5 minutes to go in the first half. Yeah, he's one of the most electric players in the league when healthy, and yeah, you would like to have him get that part of his career, the I get injured often part to go away now.
Yeah, they talk about, no matter how good you are, if you're not available, doesn't really matter. Yep. Where that injury bug is such a brutal, because it can't play, or even just if you are playing, and we saw this with Baker, those
Yes.
it would be hard to argue that his performance was not affected by his injuries last year.
No, God, no. Yeah, no, that's one of the arguments for Ndamukong Suh, as both Kit and I have been on the record saying I think they'll pass on him for age alone. But certainly one of the arguments for him is that sometimes the best ability is availability, and I don't think he's missed a single game in his career, or maybe like one in his entire, 12-year NFL career or whatever.
Yep.
Winston on a 2nd and 3 fire. Oh! Almost picked off by Shaq Thompson. He tried to jump the route, and Mike Thomas, very lucky to catch that one for a first down. That puts Jameis at 100 yards passing. Winston floated quickly out of the backfield to Kamara, tries to break a tackle, but cannot. Dante Jackson right there. 2nd and 5 now as we're under 3.5 to play. That's right. I liked Zane Gonzalez. I thought they bailed on him way too quickly. Again, kind of, is it his fault that he's hurt and you're still making him kick and he's not playing well? So I hope he does. I hope he plays well for you, as we're going to get a holding call now. Ryan Ramczyk again, right tackle. All-pro player. You can see a superstar on that offensive line. Having trouble with Brian Burns so far in this first half. 3rd and 13. Back to pass. Flag route to the corner. Wide open, Mike Thomas. Sam Franklin, the safety, was the one on coverage. Not sure you want your strong safety trying to cover Mike Thomas in space. First down, Saints to the 38.
Yeah, especially deep on a cover 2 like that, where he has to float across the field to try to pick up that coverage, and that's a long way to go. And Thomas is going to, take advantage of that separation. He's so good with the ball in the air. That's almost a guaranteed win. It's hard for a safety to cover that kind of ground and make a play with Thomas on the receiving end like that, especially with a good ball.
Mason, they certainly look better right now, don't they? Pressure up the middle again. Watch out, it's Derek Brown. Big Derek Brown, and we've seen how much of a game wrecker he can be, and he'll sack Winston back to the 38, the original line of scrimmage. And now, with 1:30, the Saints are going to go for it on a 3rd and 10 out of a shotgun. Fire right side at the sticks. And that's can't guard Mike, and then somebody calls timeout, but it was so fast I couldn't see who, and it's going to be actually Carolina who calls timeout, but the Saints are going to trot the offense right back out on the field here. A 4th and inches, huge call here. They're going to throw for it. Quick little slant over the middle. He's got it, first down. Deontay Harris to the 18-yard line, and so the Carolina Panthers kind of gamble a little bit, call the timeout. Gives the Saints an opportunity to draw up a play they like, and now they convert and got some clock stopped for free. So kind of a gamble there for Matt Rule.
Yeah, interesting choice to take that timeout on a 4th and inches, especially in a position where you feel like a lot of teams are going to choose to go for that. So certainly a gamble, you're right, and it seems to have blown up in their face, at least for now.
Here comes Winston. It looks like he's going to tuck it again to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, and he'll slide at the 8. And then they'll go ahead and call timeout as well. Well-managed drive so far here for Dennis Allen, the rookie head coach, 3rd and inches.
No, 504 Jarvis is not in this game. I think we forgot to get the roster updated when that trade happened. There's a pick in the end zone there for Carolina. That's 2, and now in the end zone for Jameis Winston, just throwing an ugly ball there. That was not a good one.
That's Jeremy Chin, your strong safety / hybrid linebacker, covering Deontay Harris out of the slot, and a pick, and now 3 first-half turnovers for the Saints. 2 interceptions in the end zone for Jameis, and then the fumble from Kamara on the 10. So all 3 turnovers happening in literally goal-to-go situations, so immediately taking points off the board, even at the very least field goal attempts. So now 42 seconds and 1 timeout. Let's see if Darnold wants to get aggressive here. He's got a 10-7 lead, and they will get the second half kick here.
Yep.
And now a little drag route across the middle. He's got his man. Now past the 40, near the 45. And that's Tommy Tremble again, and they will go ahead and call their last timeout.
So I will say, though, that Phil made a note to get that updated with Jarvis on the roster, and also the numbers, because we know now that Garrett Wilson's going to wear number 12.
Olave, yeah.
Or sorry, Olave. I meant Olave. Wrong Buckeye.
Jarvis doesn't have a number yet, so. Get out of bounds, you fools. Indeed, they're not going to, and that's going to end it. So 6th catch of the day for McCaffrey, but he can't get out of bounds in the process. So an interesting first half here. Kind of went pretty fast. A lot of turnovers, 4 turnovers between the two teams. 2 touchdown passes, 1 for each quarterback as well. And with 10-7 on the scoreboard, we flip it over. And the Panthers will receive the football. Shi Smith takes the kick. He was a rookie last year when they got Terrace Marshall and Shi Smith. Do they say shy like that, James, or is it more like she? Am I pronouncing it correctly? Here's McCaffrey, a weird little move. He'll gain a yard to the right side. His 8th carry. He's got 21 on the ground and about 60, maybe 50 through the air so far. Darnold on a 2nd and 9. Shy. Okay, I was right. Thank you. Darnold deep left side. 1-on-1. He's got his man, Robbie Anderson.
Well, that time,
beats Bradley Roby to the ball.
Yeah, that time forcing the ball deep, he found the single coverage this time and trusts his guy to go up and get it, and he does just that. Robbie Anderson making a great play on the ball and pays off this time for Darnold, unlike the last time he tried to do that and threw into just left it short, throwing into double coverage, and the Honey Badger came away with the pick instead.
Yeah, how about 5 catches for big-time yards across the middle? Caught, touchdown! It's Rashard Higgins! Hollywood Higgins now receiver number 3 here in Carolina. And Higgins is into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Yeah, I love seeing that for Higgy. That was a sweet little play for Hollywood as he just found a little seam, as he does so well, that ability to create just enough separation. He's not the fastest. He's the catch the ball type of receiver, and he does just that, and really does a nice job getting into the end zone, breaking the tackle in the effort.
17-7, and now a full momentum bar to the right side. And again, that big 55-yard throw to Robbie Anderson really helped spark it. And then one play later, Rashard Higgins with his 2nd receiving touchdown of the season, according to the milestone stats at the bottom. So 17-7, first drive of the second half here for Jameis and the Saints. 1st and 10 for Winston. He's in a shotgun. And now he'll throw quickly, a little kind of just a turnaround, comeback, look at me route to Chris Olave, give him 6 yards, keeping on schedule. Shotgun look again for Jameis. Back to pass, and he'll fire it over the middle, incomplete. Over everybody's head. Looks like Olave was there. Also looked like maybe some confusion with the tight end as they were sort of crisscrossing in the same spot on the field. 3rd and 4 here. Jameis, shotgun. Back to pass. Surveys, now he'll roll right, throw back to the left. Wide open! Mike Thomas, first down to the 46. Keeping his eyes downfield, he delivers a strike to a very open Mike Thomas. First down, Saints.
Yeah, no one in the picture really to be able to make even a contested play on that throw. And again, just kind of shredding this defense, the secondary in particular, as James pointed out.
Kamara fighting for 1, now 12 carries, 53 yards in the game. Here in our NFC Game of the Week is voted on by you, the fans, in our Discord channel. And if you would like to vote on future games of the week, you can do that on our Discord channel. There is an invite link in the description of this and any of our videos where you can join the channel. It's free, it's easy to use. If you've never used Discord, there are some chat threads, one where we talk random football things throughout the week, one where we give you a heads up on when all the sims are going to happen so that you can be more reliable than YouTube's notification system as the screen pass goes incomplete and the Saints will punt. But also you can vote on our games of the week. You get 2 votes every week. And this was the top vote getter for week 4 so far. And so we're bringing it to you here live, as only Nagy on Sports can do. Currently leading the AFC Game of the Week right now would be the Dolphins at the Bengals. 1-2 Dolphins at the 0-3 Bengals, interestingly enough, has the most AFC votes. So I don't know if people want to see Tyreek and Tua go to work, or if you just want to see if the Bengals can bounce back. Again, we watched the Bengals get absolutely pistol whipped by these Saints a couple weeks ago in our sim as well. And how about the Pete Werner go Bucks, sacking Darnold back to the 26. So many Buckeyes on the Saints roster, it's nuts.
It is wild how many there are out there.
Give it again to McCaffrey. Nice little cut. He'll angle left side. Demario Davis, former Brown, very talented middle linebacker. I just never remember him being that good in Cleveland, but he has been a stud in New Orleans. Speaking of Demario Davis. 3rd and 16. Darnold will go short, and it's caught, but he will be woefully short. That's Ian Thomas, the tight end, on a 4th and 10. Looks like the Panthers will punt. Baker to the Saints, huh? I thought I'd heard some rumblings about Drew Brees maybe coming back because NBC fired him for being terrible or whatever on their broadcast.
Yeah,
and then he tweeted that he might come back or he might go play professional pickleball or something like that.
Yeah, I think he was joking. I don't think that was serious that he's actually coming back. I think in some ways that was an effort to save face for what seems like them moving on very quickly from him.
Yeah. That's why you always wonder, like with this, the reported 10-year, $375 million deal for Tom Brady. Like, what if Tom Brady bucks at that part of it? You know what I mean?
Right. Well, and that's oh wow,
wide open. What a Kamara first down.
Throw way behind him, dangerous. But having Kamara that wide open, putting it on him worked out. But no, I mean I would say. Yeah, Tom Brady, as good as he is, there's no guarantee that he's going to be that type of personality. To be, because it takes a certain amount of charisma and ability, gift of the gab, if you will, to be good at that. And I'm not so convinced that Tom Brady is that. Like, look at his golf tournaments where he's in those with the Manning brothers and whatnot. Like, he is not what makes those shows.
Correct.
He's not what's entertaining there. The Mannings are, but he's certainly not. So I'm a little worried about that for Fox.
For Fox.
Yeah.
All right, back-to-back sacks here at the end. Yeah, he was not good for the Notre Dame games. Yes, I agree, James.
That's true.
He was better in the studio, the NFL Tonight or whatever it was. So 4th and 18 after back-to-back sacks. Carolina's defense getting after Jameis now, as we just saw sack number 2 for Derek Brown. This punt from Blake Gillikin is high and through the end zone. Touchback. 17-7, still with a load of momentum. Panthers may be thinking about the kill shot here on this drive. Darnold will be in a shotgun, no receivers. Actually, McCaffrey's lined up as a receiver, and he'll get the ball short and pick up about 6 yards. Does Christian McCaffrey. Well, if you wanted to get McCaffrey touches, you've been successful. I think he's got about 8 carries and about 7 receptions so far. It's way more than anybody else, of course. Darnold again, chucking deep. He's got Anderson one-on-one with Lattimore, and Lattimore this time makes a great play. And actually, it looks like Robbie Anderson plays defense on that one, swatting it away at 3rd and 4. Pressure coming. Uh-oh, that rookie left tackle just whiffed on Marcus Davenport, and Davenport's going to sack Darnold. No chance that time as Icky gives up a nice little swim move to Marcus Davenport. And a sack back to the 16, and now the punt fest continues. Here's Johnny Hecker, longtime Rams punter. Highest rated punter in the game, I still believe. And he'll boot it to the right side, where J.C. Horn comes down and makes the tackle in special teams. Turn around, give it to Kamara. He angles up the middle. Kamara runs into the linebacker for a 3-yard gain. Kamara and McCaffrey, very similarly built and utilized players, similar skill sets, right? Both so electric for their particular teams, can catch the ball, can run the ball. Really just special athletes on both sides in that room.
Yeah, no doubt.
Here's another sack. This time it's a blitzing Trey Flowers, outside linebacker, free agent pickup.
Although you were just praising Kamara, and he made a bad read there on the blitz. He said the pressure from the side he started towards was actually already picked up. He needed to come to the backside sooner. He might have been able to prevent the sack.
And now they chase him, and they'll sack him again. Trey Flowers once again. Former Lion, I think, Trey Flowers. He is outside linebacker.
I believe so.
There's 2 Trey Flowerses, and one of them, I believe, is on the Bengals as a defensive back. So it can get confusing at times.
Yes.
But I think this was the Trey Flowers that was in New England, and then went to Detroit with Dan Campbell, and then now here in free agency. Here's a little fake across the middle. Darnold over the middle, picked off. Bad pass again. This one's Bradley Roby, and he's got the ball down to the 28. And let's see if that can spark the Saints here now, as Darnold threw an absolutely lazy ball, and it looked like Roby was the intended receiver.
Yep, and both of these quarterbacks really displaying the knocks on them big time in this game, which primarily have to do with interceptions.
Yep, good throw after the catch there. Yeah, you're right, 504. Both lines, or the Saints line, kind of struggling a little bit. Again, missing Teron Armstead, the All-Pro, who's now in Miami. Winston will roll left. He'll fire on the run, back of the end zone, but over his head as he was looking for the 5-6 receiver, unfortunately. And have to throw that one a little bit lower.
Don't forget, Winston's got 2 interceptions in the end zone on it to his credit, or discredit, I guess. So this should be a 21-17 game, not 7-17 here.
3rd and 8, big 3rd down. They got to at least get a field goal here if they can't get points. 3rd and 8, he throws it. Thomas is open, but he can't keep it in bounds. Out of bounds at the 3 as Winston just puts too much air on it.
Yeah.
And by the time Thomas catches it, his momentum takes him out of bounds, and they will go ahead and bring in Will Lutz here and settle for the field goal to try to get this back to a 1-score game.
Certainly better than a pick in the end zone, because you're going to get points out of this one, but certainly not what you were looking for. And really, just he needed to make that choice sooner. If he pulls the trigger sooner on that route, he had him open early. If he pulls the trigger sooner, he gets him in space to run upfield and get to the end zone, and that would have been a touchdown. But instead, out of bounds at the 2, and a field goal is settled for.
3:06 here in the 3rd quarter. Clock 17-10 now. Darnold, again, fresh off that interception that gave him 3 points. Left side, caught. DJ Moore up to the 32-yard line. He picks up 7, his 4th catch of the day. Spread him out again. 4 wide receivers. McCaffrey alone in the backfield. They'll give it to him, try to spread him out. Nice shed off the block. And look at Pete Werner just waiting there. He'll bring him down behind the line. A 3rd and 2 for a second time. Welcome in, Kish. Up the middle, delayed handoff, wiggling his way around players. 1st down run for McCaffrey. Creative little run there for Christian. And a 1st down to the 39-yard line as we trickle under 2 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, James, I agree. I think they do go for that there. 4th and goal, 4th and from the 2. You really, even if you don't get it, assuming you don't go terribly backwards, you're forcing a come out of your, or a backed up against the shadow of your end zone type situation, a turnover on downs, or you get a touchdown. So
it's true. Oof, just sticks a little fist in there. Marshawn Lattimore knocks it away from Robbie Anderson. 3rd and 4 here for Darnold. Across the middle, he's got his man. 1st down, this time up to the 38-yard line. It's Rashard Higgins again. 1st down at the 38 of New Orleans.
Because if you look at it a different way, back to that same conversation, if you look at it, the trading off the points, yes, you're getting 3 points. But if you get a touchdown, which is what you were looking for in the first place, or you're maintaining your field position advantage because you're putting them on that 1-yard line with the opportunity to potentially, or 2-yard line, with the opportunity to potentially have a safety and get the ball back, and then another crack at it. Which that all of that is pretty potent in the NFL, especially with as powerful as field position is in this game.
1st down run there on that 2nd and short for Christian McCaffrey. 1st and 10, they'll stretch it to him left side. He gets around the safety, Marcus May. Nice block by Ike Ekwonu, and a 1st down run. Give him 12 to the 15-yard line. As you saw, Marcus May got up there quickly, but that left tackle rookie, Ike Ekwonu, kind of shoves him out of the way, and that sprung McCaffrey for 12. Give it up the middle. Whoops! Sweet juke is Demario Davis. It was kind of like a Top Gun move, right? I'll throw on the brakes and he'll fly right by.
That's right. It was a sweet little juke. Unfortunately, it took him right into another defender,
yes.
So it was short-lived.
It was. Here's a quick drag over the middle to Higgins, and he'll pick up about 7 to make this a 3rd and manageable. They'll spread him out. Trips to the left side. McCaffrey looks like he's huffing and puffing a little bit there next to Darnold. He's back to pass. Sammy. Dump it left side. First down to DJ Moore right at the sticks, and then he falls forward for good measure. First and goal now, Carolina at the 4-yard line. This is a trouble spot here for the Saints. They got to try to hold to a field goal if possible. Back to pass. Saints blitz the farm, and the Panthers can't pick it up. And he'll be sacked all the way back to the 15. Onyemata and P. Werner combine on that. Big sack back to the 15. Now a second and goal. From there, 12 minutes to play here in the game, 17-10. This Carolina lead hanging by a thread. Pressure from the backside. Ball's out! Picked up by McCaffrey at the 20, and he'll actually return it for a couple of yards. It only counts as a 2-yard sack as Marcus Davenport got him for a third time in this game. And very lucky that McCaffrey was able to pick that one back up. Give it up the middle, 15 to the 20, just kind of a draw play, get back to the 8. But again, they had first and goal from the 4, and now they're going to attempt a field goal from the 8. This would take that lead back to 10 points, though. Zane Gonzalez, a little 25-yarder. And his kick is up, and his kick is good. 20-10 now. Good stand by the New Orleans Saints defense there with a first and goal from the 4. So you're saying they actually changed the field just because Chelsea demanded it? They changed the entire turf just to get Chelsea in their stadium? It's pretty bonkers. All right, a first and 10 for Winston now. He really needs to try to get some of that juice back from the first half. Across the middle, caught. First down, Deontay Harris. That's a good way to get it started up to the 38-yard line. We got 10 minutes to go here in the game.
I will say Chelsea does command a massive following, so it's
for
not,
sure they do. But that couldn't have been cheap. And yeah, now they're trying to decide if they want to leave it or go back to what they had beforehand.
Right. No, certainly not cheap. But I assume the idea being that they're hoping to make a lot of that, back by having Chelsea there.
I guess, yep. Throw it to the right side, Alvin Kamara, and he'll get thrown to the ground by Chin at the 46. Second and 6. 9th catch of the day for Alvin Kamara in the Kamara versus McCaffrey game here so far. Individually, I think Kamara's had a little better day. Right side, he's got his man Thomas, 40, 35, 30, 20, 15, and taken down at the 14-yard line. Michael Thomas, good to have him back and healthy. Never really played, I don't think he played at all last year. And I know he had a setback in his recovery from the injury, so hopefully he's good to go and rejuvenated with the addition of Juice and Chris Olave in that room. They should be real excited about what the wide receivers can do for New Orleans this year. .752 and counting, 2nd and 11 after Kamara was taken down short. And now he'll roll. Uh-oh, carrying that ball sloppily, and it gets knocked out, and very lucky. Wow, Sean Chandler. Or excuse me, that's Trey Flowers again, rather, 36, not 35. Going to be able to knock that ball out. 3rd and 22 now for the Saints as Jameis just having trouble staying upright now. He'll dump it short to Deontay Harris, and he'll get pushed out of bounds after about a 5-yarder. And this will probably bring in Will Lutz yet again. And it does. 6:50 on the clock when they snap this one back, he says confidently. 6:46 on the clock when he snaps this one back. And Will Lutz's kick is up, and it's good. Teams trading field goals now. 20-13, still anybody's game here. Appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy on Sports here with our official Week 4 NFC Game of the Week in our official 2022 Sim season. Ugly as it may be starting for most of us fans of the channel who root for the team in Cleveland, who is on the struggle bus big time. 20-13. Under center, back to pass. 5-step drop. Now he'll roll away. It's too late. Contavious Street up the middle, and he'll sack him back to the 12. And that's that rookie left guard, Cade Mays, which James tells me I need to replace with Brady Christensen, who gives up the sack now, a 2nd and 17. Throw it right side. Big catch in the air. Did he get feet in? Robbie Anderson, they're going to say that he did. Show me the replay. That was nuts.
That was.
Are we going to get one, or are we just going to get the Hobgoblin celebrating?
Really impressive.
It really was. We're going to get it. Okay, finally. So Darnold thought he was maybe going to take another sack. Fires to the right side. And how about this catch from Anderson? Right foot. Oh, I don't know if that left one comes down.
It's real close, but they're not going to even challenge.
No booth review, though. There you go. No booth review. Wow. 1st and 10. Big time throw there. Darnold again now pressuring, firing outside, out of bounds. He stops the clock, though. 5:29 on that clock. 20-13 here. Trying to set up screen to the right side, and he'll throw it at the feet of McCaffrey. Good play by David Onyemata to kind of blow that one up. He was right there with McCaffrey. Even if he had caught it, it would have lost yards. 3rd and 10. Darnold. Heave it left side. Big time traffic, about 5 guys down there, and DJ Moore high points it, but is not able to bring it in. And that'll bring in Johnny Hecker to punt this one. 4th and 10. And now with about 5 minutes left in the game, Jameis Winston has a chance to be a hero here, take his team to 4-0. If they can tie it and ultimately get the victory. Again, they are 3-1. Knight Thomas, 9 catches, $131, and a touchdown here today. 5:11 on the clock. Jameis under center. Kamara in the backfield. Can they tie it up? Kamara up the middle. Bounces off one tackler. He'll go to the left. Past the 25, nearing the 30. Give him another 9.5 yards there. 2nd and inches. But the clock runs. 13 personnel. Got tight ends everywhere in the game for the Saints now. On a 2nd and short. Give it again to Kamara. Power look left. And he's got his first down after 8 more yards. Kamara up to 75 on the afternoon. Tackle made by Damian Wilson and Jeremy Chin. Winston under the center, back to pass. Waiting, now he'll roll right. Now pressure coming, now he'll throw it deep left side over the heads of everyone. Looks like Alvin Kamara was the closest one. That was a long wheel route to Kamara. Just a little overthrown. Nobody had a chance here. 2nd and 10.
James, are you saying in real life or in our sim?
Fired it and incomplete. Tried to go to Harris. I would assume it means in real life.
That would be absolutely wild, if so. Either way would be wild, but especially in real life.
Giving his old team a taste of their medicine with a fake punt.
Yeah, it'd be pretty cool, though, if they do.
Winston rolling. He's got a lot of room at the 40, and now he's going to take a hit as he goes to the ground. Jackson looked like he speared him. 5-yard gain, and they're going to have to punt the football away. Unsuccessful there. Out of bounds at the 14. And now a long field here. Let's see if the Saints defense can get the football back for their team just one more time. Or can Darnold shut him out, put him away. Back to pass, Darnold left side, caught. DJ Moore right at the sticks, give him a first down to the 26. Darnold in a shotgun. Chew clock mode in full effect here as they let this play clock run all the way down before he snaps the football. And now a throw to the right side. An open receiver is Robbie Anderson. First down again, 13 more yards. Interesting to see them passing the ball.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Not exactly chew clock mode as they not only don't hand it off, but set up, pass, and then throw to the perimeter where he takes it out of bounds, stops the clock.
Throws it again, another first down catch to DJ Moore, and at least he's able to stay in bounds, which will take it down to the 2-minute warning. 20-13, they're driving the ball nicely. Why run the ball when you can just throw for more points though, James? That must be what they're thinking. Give it a little outside zone look. Here's McCaffrey. He's got some room, and he'll get dragged to the ground by Davenport, but a nice run, and now the timeouts start coming for the Saints. They are about in Zane Gonzalez's range as well. 154 on a 2nd and 3. If they get a first down, this one's over, friends. Left side, split zone look, and Marcus May comes up to make a nice tackle. New safety. Of course, Lovelace, or not Lovelace, you're Lovelace. Tyron, the Honey Badger, and Marcus May are the new safeties there in New Orleans. Give it up the middle. McCaffrey, and that's the first down, and that's going to be the game. Pending some sort of fumble or an ill-advised interception. Instead, it looks like they're going to come out in the victory formation here. Sam Darnold, 3-1 now are the Saints, and 3-1 now are the Panthers. So the NFC South starting to prove itself to be one of those tough divisions here in the NFL, as again, everybody thought most of the power of the league resides in the AFC, and here both NFC South teams taking the approach of, you got to worry about us too. And he'll have to snap it one more time here on this 3rd and 10. Bozeman, the center, coming over from Baltimore, of course, snaps it back to Darnold, who takes a knee, and that's going to do it here today. 20-13 is your final score. Carolina defends the home turf, whether it's grass or turf. They defended it today, and despite some turnovers, are able to win the game 20-13. And Dennis Allen, of course, going to be frustrated by Jameis Winston, who threw, again, 2 interceptions in the end zone, and then another fumble on the 10-yard line going into the end zone from Alvin Kamara. So, Kit, why don't you wrap it up here? I'll cycle through some of these statistics.
Yeah, absolutely. This one, all about the turnovers, as you already mentioned, really seeing it from both quarterbacks in bad spots. But really the difference is that the turnovers from Winston was more damaging because you quite literally are taking points off of the board with all 3 of those turnovers, 2 picks in the end zone, 1 fumble from the 10, and every single one of those at least should have been a field goal, let alone if not a touchdown. So that's the difference in this one. And although it was a relatively low scoring game for all the takeaways, it ended up going in the advantage of which turnovers were worse.
Indeed, it did. Both rookie left tackles struggling, giving up multiple sacks here in this game. Ike Ekwonu and Trevor Penning. So, all right, appreciate everybody being on. This was a fun one. Thanks for voting for this one. Kish, we'll do the AFC game of the week either later today or tomorrow. So then we're looking probably at the weekend or like a Friday night or kind of a deal. But we'll try to keep you posted. Again, if you're on the Discord, you'll always get notified well in advance, sometimes a day, sometimes an hour, sometimes 10 minutes, but you'll always get notified in advance. So, Panthers pull it out. 20-13 is the final score. Appreciate everybody being on. This was a fun one. Went fast here. Gosh, we're 50 minutes on this sim here today. So, appreciate everybody being here. Thank you again so much to all of our new subscribers and all of our old subscribers. You guys are the best. You really appreciate it. Make it fun to keep doing this day after day, week after week, year after year. So, take care of yourselves. Have a great rest of your day. Today we will say go Panthers. And as always,
go Browns!